Am I audible now? Please reply कीजिए. Am I audible now? We are here to solve the third practice session, third practice paper for 10th standard ICSE. We had started this paper few minutes back and there was a technical glitch. That's the reason why we had stopped up abruptly. I'm sorry, all my apologies for the same. Now let us not waste time and get going. पहले से solve करना पड़ेगा. Here we go. Question number 1. During the proclamation of an emergency, the period of Lok Sabha can be extended to dash. A. 2 years at a time. B. 1 year at a time. C. Indefinitely. D. Immediate fresh elections. So the correct answer is B. So during the proclamation of an emergency, the period of Lok Sabha can be extended to 1 year at a time. Okay. Now question number 2. For these type of questions, the minister concerned has a choice to accept or not accept. Okay. For these type of questions, the minister concerned has a choice to accept or not accept. And your options are A. Short notice questions. B. Unstarred questions. C. Starred questions. D. Asterisk mark questions. So which questions are the ones for which the minister concerned has a choice whether to accept or not? And the correct answer for this question is A. So for short notice questions, the minister concerned has a choice to accept or not accept. Correct, smart girl. Question number 3. Choose the correct option. The composition of members. First, Rajya Sabha 250. Second, nominated 12 in Rajya Sabha. Third, Lok Sabha 550. Fourth, nominated 2 in Lok Sabha. And the options are A. First, second and fourth. B. Only 1 and 4. C. First, second and third. D. First, second, third and fourth. Which are the correct options? Come on, find out. Correct answer for this question is C. First, second and third. So Rajya Sabha 250 is the correct option. Nominated 12 in the Rajya Sabha, that's also a correct option. Lok Sabha 550, that's also a correct option. The composition of the members. I hope you got this. I suppose the last time we had done to this itself. Now going ahead. Question number 4. Who puts the no confidence motion to vote? A. Members of Lok Sabha. B. Both the houses of the parliament. C. The speaker. D. Vice president. So who puts the no confidence motion to vote? The answer to this question is the speaker. It's the speaker who puts the no confidence motion to vote. Okay. Going ahead, question number 5. If the Lok Sabha is dissolved, then the speaker dash A is removed immediately, B remains in the office till the new speaker is elected, C by default continues for another 5 years, D resigns from his or her post. So if the Lok Sabha is dissolved, then the speaker dash. And the correct answer for this question is, if the Lok Sabha is dissolved, then the speaker remains in the office till the new speaker is elected. Okay. Now question number 6. Which of these is not true where ordinances are concerned? A. The President promulgates an ordinance. B. It has the same effect as an act. C. They cease to operate after 6 weeks from the reassembly of the Parliament. D. All ordinances are put up before the Lok Sabha. So which of these is not true where ordinances are concerned? And the correct answer for question number 6 is D. All ordinances are put up before the Lok Sabha. This is not true. Okay. All ordinances are never put up before the Lok Sabha. Now coming to the next question. Very good, smart girl. Perfect answer. Kavya. Where is Arushi? I know there was a problem, technical glitch, तो बहुत जनों को वो irritate हुआ रहेगा. But बच्चा लोग, I'm so sorry. I was helpless. I can't do anything with the network, right? Already there is a lag, but then too it was manageable. Okay, we go to question number 7. Choose the incorrect point. Incorrect matlab wrong point. The parliament exercises its control over the government through motions like dash. You have to choose the incorrect point, yani ki wrong point. The parliament exercises its control over the government through motions like dash. A. Motion of censure. B. Rejection of government bill. C. Passing of a private member's bill against the wishes of the government. D. Prohibiting the question hour. So the answer for question number 7 would be the answer is D. So this is the incorrect point. Prohibiting the question hour is the incorrect point. The parliament exercises its control over the government through motions. मतलब बाकी के correct है, but the parliament never exercises its control to prohibit the question hour. That is what it means. Okay. So smart girl, you're perfect. Answer D. Kavya, आपने आंसर नहीं दिया. Sharon भी missing है आज. Okay, we go ahead to question number 8. Question number 8. Complete the given analogy. Rajya Sabha Vice President joint session dash. A. Speaker. B. President. C. Prime Minister. D. Chief Justice of India. So complete the given analogy. And the correct answer for this question is speaker. So Rajya Sabha, Vice President, Joint Session, Speaker. Smart girl, perfect. Going ahead with this question number 9. The Council of States is also known as dash. The Council of States is also known as dash. A. Lok Sabha, B. Rajya Sabha, C. Vidhan Parishad, D. Vidhan Sabha. And the correct answer is Rajya Sabha. So Rajya Sabha is also known as the Council of States. Remember this. I can ask you a question in a reverse way. Rajya Sabha is also known as dash. A. The Council of Members, B. The Council of States, C. The Council of Governments, D. The Council of People. कुछ भी घुमा फिरा के इसी पॉइंट को एज ए क्वेश्चन भी पूछा जा सकता है. So correct Kavya and correct Smart Girl. Now question number 10. The introduction of Western education and modern innovations were viewed by Orthodox Indians as dash. A. Progress of the country. B. The British being concerned about Indians. C. The British introducing such practices to defy their caste and religion. D. An increase in employment opportunities in India. And the correct answer for this question is C. The introduction of Western education and modern innovations were viewed by Orthodox Indians as the British introducing such practices to defy their caste and religion. So answer to question number 10 is C. Correct hai, Smart Girl and Kavya. Very good. Now going ahead with question number 11. Choose the statement which is incorrect about Raja Ram Mohan Roy. इनकरेक्ट स्टेटमेंट मतलब 4 में से एक गलत है 3 सही होंगे. ठीक है ना. A. He was called the father of the Indian Renaissance. B. He believed in idol worship. C. He was called the prophet of Indian nationalism. D. He was the initiator of public agitation for demanding political and other rights. So the correct answer for question number 11 would be B. This is incorrect. He never believed in idol worship. Now going ahead to the next question. Question number 12. Whose famous saying is opposition where necessary, cooperation wherever possible? Whose famous saying is this? Opposition where necessary, cooperation where possible. And your options are A. Surendranath Banerjee, B. Dadabhai Nauroji, C. Gopal Krishna Gokhale, D. Mahatma Gandhi. And the correct answer for this question is A. So it was Surendranath Banerjee who said opposition where necessary and cooperation wherever possible. This particular saying was actually given by Surendranath Banerjee. Okay. We go ahead to question number 13. The Khilafat program included: first, Arab land must remain under the Muslim rule. Second, Caliph must be left with sufficient territory to defend Islamic faith. Third, British should apologize for depriving the Sultan of all authority. Fourth, Ottoman Caliph should retain his empire. Now, which of these are correct? A. Only one and four. B. All of the above. C. First, third, and fourth. D. First, second, and fourth. Answer me for question number 13. So the correct answer is D. So the Khilafatist program included: first, that is, Arab land must remain under the Muslim rule. Second, the Caliph must be left with sufficient territory to defend the Islamic faith. And fourth, Ottoman Caliph should retain his empire. So 13th का आंसर रहेगा D. First, second, and fourth were the points included in Khilafatists program. Sharon, we were missing you. आज लेट हो गया बच्चा. एक पेपर सॉल्व करके हो गया. This is the third paper. Okay. We come to question number 14. The idea of the Indian National Army was conceived by dash. A. Subhash Chandra Bose. B. Dr. Lakshmi Swaminathan. C. Mohan Singh. D. Raj Bihari Bose. So the idea of the Indian National Army was conceived by dash. Bolo. And the correct answer is C. Mohan Singh. The idea of the Indian National Army was conceived by Mohan Singh. Sharon, okay, which class you had बच्चा? अभी कौन से classes चालू है आपके? काव्या perfect smart girl, आप गलत गए. Now we go to the next question number 15. Identify the areas in which plebiscite was held to determine the dominion. A. Sylhet and Kashmir. B. Northwest Frontier Province and Sindh. C. Northwest Frontier Province and Sylhet. D. Northwest Frontier Province and the Princely States. Answer me fast. The answer for this question is Northwest Frontier Province and Sylhet. See, plebiscite का मतलब क्या होता है? The direct vote of all the members of an electorate on an important public question. That is what is meant by plebiscite. Okay, I hope you got it. Okay, let's go ahead to question number 16. Question number 16. After attaining independence, forward bloc would work for the establishment of a dash state. A. Socialist. B. Capitalist. C. Democratic. D. Republican. And the correct answer for this question is socialist. So after attaining independence, Forward Bloc would work for the establishment of a socialist state. Going ahead to question number 17. Correct, smart girl. Correct answer. Sharon बच्चा गलत गया. Now question number 17. Choose the statement which does not hold true about the Indian soldiers in the British Army. Indian soldiers in the British Army. Okay. A. They were given high positions based on merit. Hi Sandeep Sharma. B. The bhatta and the post office. Bhatta. Like the daily allowance sort of. The Bhatta and the Post Office Act was introduced. C. There was a faulty distribution of troops. D. The British Army suffered major reverses in the first Afghan war. So, which is the one which does not hold true? So, the correct answer here is B. Okay, this statement does not hold true about the Indian soldiers. They never received the Bhatta and the Post Office Act. Okay, in fact, that was against them. काव्य बच्चा गलत गया, शेरोन गलत गया, स्मार्ट गर्ल गलत गया, आरुषि you're right. Sandeep, hi dear, why aren't you answering? आप भी participate करना. Okay, we go ahead with question number 18. Lord Canning announced that the successor of Bahadur Shah would not be allowed to use the imperial title. Who announced that Bahadur Shah would not be permitted to use the Red Fort? A. Lord Wellesley. B. Lord Dalhousie. C. Lord Ripon. D. Lord Curzon. And the correct answer for this question is Lord Dalhousie. So Lord Canning announced that the successor of Bahadur Shah would not be allowed to use the imperial title. And Lord Dalhousie announced that Bahadur Shah would not be permitted to use the Red Fort. Okay, so 18th answer is B. Sharon, you right. Kavya right. Smart girl right. Arushi Shah correct. Now question number 19. Choose the correct option. Okay, it seems it's a kind of a match the following question. So you have two columns. Column 1 may first is Gandhiji, second is Hakim Ajmal Khan, third is Aruna Ashraf Ali, and fourth is Jawaharlal Nehru. In the second column we have A. Hoisted the tricolour at Lahore, B. Civil disobedience movement, C. Khilafat movement, and D. Underground movement. And your options are A, first is D, second C, third B, fourth A. Is that the answer? Option B, first B, second D, third C, fourth A. Option C, first B, second C, third D, fourth A. D, first C, second B, third A, fourth D. And the correct answer for this question is C. Match the following. That is Gandhiji, civil disobedience movement, it can be matched to that. Second, Hakim Ajmal Khan, matched with Khilafat movement. Third, Aruna Ashraf Ali is underground movement. And fourth, Jawaharlal Nehru hoisted the tricolor at Lahore. Okay, so 19th C. Correct Arushi Shah and correct Sharon. Perfect. Correct smart girl. Very good. Now question number 20. The nationalists felt that Bengal could be efficiently administered by dash. A. Separating Hindi speaking Bihar and Odia speaking Odisha. B. Separating Hindus and Muslims. C. Separating East Bengal and West Bengal. D. Breaking the province into smaller regions based on religion. And the correct answer for this question number 20 is A. So the nationalists felt that Bengal could be efficiently administered by separating Hindi speaking Bihar and the Odia speaking Odisha. So answer for question number 20 is A. Very good evening Sandeep Sharma. कैसे हो आप? Please answer for the next question now. Okay. So going ahead, 20 का आंसर A होगा. स्मार्ट गर्ल यू आर राइट, काव्या यू आर राइट, आरुषि शाह यू आर राइट, बट शेरोन बच्चा आप गलत गए. Now question number 21. Which statement is incorrect where the term emergency is concerned? A. Lok Sabha becomes the sole de facto and de jure parliament. B. If the constitutional machinery breaks down, a state of emergency is declared in the state. C. During the state emergency, Parliament becomes the legislature in the state and assumes all powers. D. Financial powers of passing state budget goes to the Parliament. Now answer me for question number 21. And the correct answer for question number 21 is A. So this is an incorrect statement where the term emergency is concerned. That is, Lok Sabha becomes the sole de facto and de jure parliament is incorrect where the term emergency is concerned. Now going ahead, question number 22. Sharon, you're correct. Sandeep Sharma, आप गलत गए बच्चा. Smart girl, you're right. Now, question number 22. Under the financial power of the parliament, vote on account means dash. A. Salaries of the MP is voted upon. B. The executive can draw funds from the consolidated fund until the budget is passed. C. The amount authorized for the current financial year is not sufficient. D. The budget is scrutinized. And the correct answer for this question number 22 is A. So under the financial power of the parliament, vote on account means salaries of the MP is voted upon. Question number 23. Which of these is not a session of the Parliament? A. Monsoon session. B. Winter session. C. Summer session. D. Budget session. So, which is the session of the Parliament? Hmm. Hmm. So, please answer, guys. Which of these is not a session of the Parliament? So, answer is summer session. Question number 24. In a federal system of government, the administrative powers are dash. A. Shared between the central and the state governments. B. Vested in the hands of the central government. C. Shared only amongst the states and not central government. D. In the hands of the president. So the correct answer for question number 24 will be A. In a federal system of government, the administrative powers are shared between the central and the state governments. Okay, I hope you got it right. So, in a federal system, I repeat, in a federal system of government, the administrative powers are shared between the central and the state governments. Now, going ahead to question number 25. An earthquake of magnitude 7.5 hit the east coast of India, resulting in high number of casualties. This happened when the parliament was in session. Which motion was passed during this time? A. Cut motion. B. No confidence motion. C. Motion of censure. D. Adjournment motion. And the correct answer for question number 25 is D. Adjournment motion. Okay, so the motion that was passed when an earthquake of magnitude 7.5 had hit the east coast of India, resulting in high number of casualties. Okay, the parliament was going on, the session of the parliament was going on, and at that time, the motion that was passed during this thing was the adjournment motion. Okay. Now going ahead, question number 26. Lok Sabha can exercise some exclusive powers. Identify the incorrect one. Incorrect one, यानी कि wrong one you have to identify. A. Passing the no confidence motion. B. Creating a new all India services in the national interest. C. Introduction of the money bill. D. In case of a deadlock over an ordinary bill, the will of the Lok Sabha prevails. And the correct answer for question number 26 is B. Lok Sabha can exercise some exclusive powers, but it cannot exercise the power of creating a new all India service in the national interest. So this is a incorrect statement pertaining to the powers which can be executed by the Lok Sabha. Question number 27. To coax Gandhiji to sign a pact with Lord Irwin, these two people, on behalf of the government, started negotiations with Gandhiji in the jail. A. Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose. B. Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan and Lala Lajpat Rai. C. Tej Bahadur Sapru and Jaikar. D. Hazrat Mohani and Maulana Azad. So, which two people among this had coaxed Gandhiji to sign a pact with Lord Irwin? And when Gandhiji was in the jail? And the correct answer for this question is 27th question is C. So, Tej Bahadur Sapru and Jaikar were the people to coax Gandhiji to sign a pact with Lord Irwin when Gandhiji was in the jail. And this they were doing it on behalf of the government. Question number 28. Gandhiji withdrew the non-cooperation movement in the year dash. And the options given are A. 1922, B. 1919, C. 1930, D. 1929. So answer this. The non-cooperation movement was withdrawn by Gandhiji in which year? And the correct answer for this question is, come on guys, answer. कल आप हिस्ट्री की एग्जाम लिखने जा रहे हो, so today you should be answering very fast. Raw gamer, hi. So the answer is A. Correct है. Kavya, correct. Raw gamer, you're wrong, bacha. Correct, Arushi Shah. Correct, smart girl. So Gandhiji had withdrawn the non-cooperation movement in the year 1922. Okay, remember this. Going ahead with the next question. Question number 29. Which of these was not an objective of the Muslim League? A. To support the British government. B. To prevent the rise of feeling of hostility between the Muslims and the other communities. C. To safeguard the political rights and interests of the Muslim community. D. To boycott the Indian National Congress. Which of this was not an objective of the Muslim League? So the correct answer for question number 29 is D. Okay, so to boycott the Indian National Congress was not an objective of the Muslim League. Correct hai Arushi Shah. Raw gamer, yes, bacha, you were right in 28th answer. Smart girl, बच्चा आप गलत गए हो 29th का आंसर should be D. To boycott the Indian National Congress was never an objective of the Muslim League. Going ahead with question number 13. What was the Inam Commission? Okay. What was the Inam Commission? A. In order to inherit the property of the father, a person had to convert from Hinduism. B. Failure to provide evidence like title deeds, the landlords could lose their estates. C. The soldiers were asked to go overseas on duty. D. Failure to abide by the rules of the permanent settlement, the landlords would lose their lands. So what was the Inam Commission? And the correct answer for this question is B. The Inam Commission was nothing but the failure to produce evidences like the title deeds the landlords could lose their estates. Question number 31. The motto of the INA was dash. A. Jai Hind. B. Unity, faith and victory. C. Faith, brotherhood and sacrifice. D. Unity, faith and sacrifice. So what was the motto of the INA? I hope you know what is INA. And the correct answer for this question is unity, faith and sacrifice was the motto of the INA. Okay, going ahead, question number 32. Choose the incorrect clause of the Indian Independence Act 1947. Incorrect clause. Out of the 4 options, one statement is incorrect, the other 3 are definitely correct and hold correct. They are true for Indian Independence Act 1947. Okay. Yes. Question number 31 का correct answer दिया Arushi, Smart Girl, Kavya, Raw Gamer. Sharon went missing again. Sharon, you're not answering, bacha. Okay. And your options are A. There would be no sharing of assets and liabilities between the two dominions. B. The right of the king to veto laws was given up. C. All treaties between the British government and the princely states would lapse. D. The Governor General was vested with the necessary powers for bringing independence of India into effective operation. And the correct answer for this question is A. Okay, so the incorrect clause of the Indian Independence Act 1947 would be there would be no sharing of assets and liabilities between the two dominions. This is the incorrect clause. So the correct answer for question number 32 is A. It was given by Arushi Shah. बाकी के लोग दे दो answer. And the raw gamer also has answered it right. We go to the next question number 33. I'm sorry. Question number 33A. On August 8, Bapu addressed the people from Mumbai's Gowalia Tank Maidan. Here is a mantra, a short one that I give you. Imprint it on your hearts so that in every breath you give expression to it. The mantra is do or die. We shall either free India or die trying. We shall not live to see the perpetuation of our slavery, Gandhi said. And this extract has been taken from the Indian Express. Okay, the source of this extract is the Indian Express. And the question is, which movement was launched? A. Civil disobedience movement. B. Non-cooperation movement. C. Quit India movement. D. The Salt Satyagraha. And the correct answer for this question is C. It's the Quit India movement that was launched. Okay. So question number 33, sub-question A, your answer is C, that is Quit India movement. Correct hai Arushi Shah, very good. Very good Kavya. Very good, raw gamer. Now, going ahead to question number 33b. Who among these was not a leader of the underground movement? Matlab, three are leaders, one is not a leader of the underground movement. Okay. And your options are A. Aruna Asaf Ali, B. Ram Manohar Lohia, C. Nana Patwardhan, D. Jai Prakash Narayan. And the correct answer for this question is Nana Patwardhan. So 33 sub-question B, your answer is C. Nana Patwardhan was not a leader of the underground movement. Going ahead, question number 33C. Which of these was not an impact of this movement? A. The British found that it was not possible to rule India against the wishes of the people. B. All defense operations were handed over to the national government. C. It strengthened the Congress Socialist Party. D. People of all sections of the society participated in this movement. So, which of these was not an impact of this movement? And the correct answer for this question is B. All defense operations were handed over to the national government. This was certainly not an impact of this movement. Yes, raw gamer, even we want to go fast because we have a plan of solving 10 papers, of which this is the third one going. Okay, even I care for you all guys. Okay, but there was a technical glitch because of which those sessions हमारे cancel हो गए. Okay, we are trying our level best to give you the practice for all the 10 papers that we have already framed for you all. You please hang on so that you get the practice. Okay. Now, question number 33D. The movement was launched as a repercussion of the dash. A. Simon Commission. B. Mountbatten Plan. C. Second Roundtable Conference. D. Cripps Mission. So the movement was launched as a repercussion of dash. Repercussion is nothing but result. And the correct answer for this question is Cripps Mission. Okay, so the movement was launched as a repercussion of the Cripps Mission. Now, you look on the screen properly. You have also the questions based on this particular picture. So have a close look at it so that I can go ahead faster. Now, I start with the questions based on this. Question number 34, sub-question A. The above leaders advocated dash. A. Constitutional methods. B. Passive resistance. C. Deputations of Indian leaders were sent to Britain. D. Petitions, prayers, and protests. So, the above leaders, the leaders shown in the picture, advocated dash. And the correct answer for this question is B. The leaders shown in the picture advocated passive resistance. Going ahead, question number 34, sub-question B. The person sitting in the middle in this picture is dash. A. Aurobindo Ghosh. B. Rabindranath Tagore. C. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. D. Bipin Chandra Pal. So who is the person sitting in the middle in the given picture? And the correct answer for this question is, you might have guessed it right, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Next, question number 34C. The first person in the picture started a monthly magazine called Dash. A. Young India. B. Gita Rahasya. C. Arctic Home of the Vedas. D. Nation in the Making. And the correct answer for this question is A. The first person in the picture started a monthly magazine that was called as Young India. Okay, Young India. Please keep this in mind. The first person in the picture. That's the reason I told you, have a close look at it. Of course, in the exams, आपको you have, you can look at it again and again also. So that's not a problem, right? I hope you know. Okay. Going ahead, question number 34D. The last person in the picture, that is third from left, was arrested by the British government because dash. A. He advocated widow remarriage. B. He wanted to tax the rich more heavily than the poor. C. He refused to testify against Aurobindo Ghosh. D. He demanded 48 hours of work in a week. And just to save on the time, I have typed out the supportives, okay, whichever were your doubts. So please read those messages so that it should help you. Okay, Raw Gamer, I understand time is important now. So question number 34. The last person in the picture, that is third from the left, was arrested by the British government because he refused to testify against Aurobindo Ghosh. So with this, we have completed solving the third paper on History and Civics 10th Standard ICSE. Okay. Now within a gap of 15 minutes, we shall be solving up, starting up with the fourth practice paper. Okay, all of those MCQs in history and civics. So just have a break of 15 minutes. Okay, another team member would be conducting this solving practice paper number 4. Okay, thank you for being with me, and ask your friends also to connect here so that all of us can study. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Okay, so within 15 minutes, see you then. Till then, have your coffee and, very fresh, with a fresh mind, start solving the next paper along with my team. Thank you so much.